Alright guys, so for today, we're going to go ahead and show you guys how to take out this little trim piece right here. If you ever want to repaint it, or maybe you have a window that's not working and you just need to redo the buttons, or maybe get a replacement. We're going to show you how to replace this one and the one in the rear, or one's in the rear and the other 3 doors, because they're all the same style. So first off, what you're going to want to do is you'll need a knife, a flat edge, maybe even a trim removal tool. I mean, I would highly recommend a trim removal tool, but not everyone's got those lying around. Now, I know they're only like maybe $10 over at AutoZone, but this is kind of a cheap project to begin with. But anyhow, you're just going to stick it right in there to get this rubber mat out. And I usually like to start from this corner up here, because that's actually where it's mounted to. So as you can tell, I just pulled it up. And you see that's the hole where this little guy, this little, I want to call him a nipple or whatnot, he goes in there and he secures himself. That is going to show us our 2 Torx 30 screws. So those are T30s. And let me actually get my bit out of my drill, because today we're using a drill to make life easier. So let's see here. There's the writing. See, T30. So if you go to the hardware store, you're looking for a T30 bit, and I would highly recommend a bit driver. I mean, if you want to do like what I'm doing and using a drill, that's completely fine. Just make sure you don't tighten them too far down, so you don't damage the trim panel at all. But we're going to go ahead and take these 2 screws out. Might help if I actually loosen my clutch real quick. Give me a second. There we go. Now we're all set. Alright, so we got that one out. They're not very long. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this on the ground right here. And then we got this guy. Alright, so the worst of it's done. Now you're going to grab a hold of this part right here, and as you pull this out, you're going to want to pull backwards, away from the door. So I'm going to pull that direction. I'm going to pull outwards. And that's because there's a clip up here that you don't want to damage. Alright, so now we got it out. Now you can just disconnect the wires. There's 3 right down there. And take out all the buttons. And to show you how that's done, we've got our donor piece over here that we got from a junkyard. And I've already half taken it out. But to show you how those go out, you see right here, you've got these 2 little clips. You got one here and one here. You just simply put your flat edge underneath it, pull out, and the first clip will come out, and the second one. Now, I haven't fully done it on the second one, so I'm going to go ahead and do it now. See if I can figure out a way to show you guys that without breaking anything. Alright, so as you can tell, I'm underneath it. I'll kind of squirm a little bit up there. There. And the whole button piece comes right out. I know it was really difficult to see that. So here's what it should look like after. See all those buttons come out. Now for this top button, same scenario. You got 2 little pops up there. Put your flat edge right underneath, and it should pull right out. So we're going to do that real quick too. I apologize, this is not the best video. It's just kind of a quick video. So I apologize if you guys can't see quite everything that I'm doing. But this one will give you kind of a pain, kind of some trouble. So we got half of it out. You see we got those 2 kind of popped out there. Now we're going to turn it over. We should have 2 more right there. So the trick is to try to keep it kicked sideways. I like to put the lip up there, that way it doesn't try to go anywhere. And then you can just put your flat edge in there, like that. And got one side out. There, now we got the second side out. So after you've unclipped it, you just pull it right out. And there you go, now you have perfect spot. So you can repaint it. Now a lot of people want to get this guy out. He's very simple. I don't have a flathead screwdriver on me, but you just take out these 3 screws, and that little rubber guy will pull right off. Pretty simple. Alright, so now we're going to move to the back door. The back door is not going to require anything except for just your average trim removal tool, knife, or whatever you're using to pry stuff off with. So, we're using my back driver's side door, putting our trim removal tool down here. I'm just going to pull it right off. See how it came off? You're going to want to go up here and do the same thing. Just try to find like a piece like this right up here. You see how it was already separated? I don't know how hard that's going to be. And it just loosens right up and comes right out. And the whole piece just comes right off. Simple. And reinstallation, just as simple as that. You're going to put it right back up in there. Alright, oh, might help if I was zoomed out. There you go, you just go right up in there. It's a little bit difficult to do one-handed, but it is possible. There. Alright, and it just snaps right on. Looks good as new. And of course, to put the other one on, even though you guys probably already see how to do everything, we're going to go ahead and just snap this guy back on too. To put him on, you're going to want to actually put this part in first and push it all the way up as far as you can go. And then this back part will snap right in. You got to put it in that way or else it's going to fight you the entire way. And nobody wants that. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and grab our drill. We should go right ahead and drill that right back in there. And like I said, you don't want to put it too tight. I had to loosen up my clutch on there, so we're actually gonna put them in until we feel resistance. Ooh, that was a lot of resistance. So, but that ain't gonna move. Slap this little guy in there, and you're good as new. So that's how you remove all that.